BTS x Michael Jackson, a once-in-a-lifetime collaboration that transcends time, genre, and generations. In the ever-evolving landscape of global pop music, where legends are born and boundaries are constantly shattered, a revelation has emerged that has left fans, critics, and the music industry at large in collective awe. It's not just a song. It's not just a comeback. It's a moment in history. In a move as surprising as it is monumental, BTS, the global phenomenon that has redefined what it means to be a boy band in the 21st century, has reportedly recorded an unreleased track originally written for none other than Michael Jackson, the indisputable king of pop. Yes, that Michael Jackson. The man who gave the world Thriller, Billie Jean, and Man in the Mirror. The icon whose influence transcended music and rewrote the definition of cultural impact. The song in question, a previously unheard, unfinished piece written during Jackson's mysterious and prolific creative retreat in rural Ireland nearly 2 decades ago. The world first got wind of the collaboration when the Irish Sun published a quiet but powerful report detailing the resurrection of a project that had been dormant since 2006. At the heart of the story was Grouse Lodge, a secluded studio nestled in the lush countryside of Westmeath, Ireland, a place that once hosted Michael Jackson for nearly 5 months during the summer of 2006. It was here, far from the public eye, that Jackson composed and recorded demos for what many believed could have been a groundbreaking follow-up to Thriller. Alongside collaborators like legendary producer Rodney Jerkins and rapper Nephew, Jackson created a treasure trove of unreleased material, tracks that never saw the light of day due to his sudden departure and, ultimately, his untimely passing in 2009. For years, those recordings sat untouched. Silent, untouched relics of what could have been. Until now. In 2024, the owners of Grouse Lodge, led by Patty Dunning, quietly began restoring and reviving Jackson's long-lost recordings, with the intent to create an official tribute album. But what no one expected was the inclusion of a modern-day counterpart that few artists could authentically represent: BTS. According to Dunning, the sessions began last year, and BTS spent time at the very studio where Jackson once stood, recording vocals for one of the original tracks written specifically for him. They were incredibly respectful. Dunning told the Irish Sun BTS didn't just want to make a song. They wanted to honor a legacy. And they did. The track remains under wraps, its title a closely guarded secret. But the symbolic weight of this collaboration is already setting the internet ablaze. For ARMY, the BTS fanbase whose devotion is as legendary as the group itself, the news felt almost too powerful to comprehend. Comments exploded across X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram within minutes of the announcement. "This is not a duet," one user wrote. "This is a spiritual baton being passed from one era-defining artist to another." What makes this moment so extraordinary isn't just the names involved. It's the poetic symmetry. BTS, who have frequently cited Michael Jackson as a formative influence, from their intricate choreography to their socially conscious lyrics, are now poised to carry forward his unfinished vision. Their 2020 hit Dynamite, often viewed as an homage to Jackson's upbeat anthems and retro-pop flair, feels in retrospect like a foreshadowing of this very moment. But unlike a tribute, this is a participation in legacy, a handshake across time. Fans aren't the only ones stunned. Industry insiders are calling this one of the most culturally significant musical events of the decade. It's not just about the song, noted pop historian David Linton. It's about what the song represents. Two titans of global pop, one from the 20th century, the other from the 21st, meeting in the middle. It's generational continuity. It's sonic time travel. While details about the song's arrangement, production, and possible accompanying visuals remain tightly sealed, it has been confirmed that several other international artists are involved in the broader album project. Still, BTS's participation is widely considered the centerpiece. And as if the album weren't enough, a full-length documentary is currently in production, chronicling Jackson's 2006 stay in Ireland, including never-before-seen footage, behind-the-scenes interviews with collaborators, and rare insights into the emotional climate of that era. Backed by the Michael Jackson estate, the documentary aims to offer fans a glimpse into one of the most enigmatic chapters of Jackson's later career. The magnitude of the BTS x Michael Jackson union isn't just about star power. It's about resonance. Both artists represent more than just sales or screams. They've each broken through cultural, linguistic, and political barriers to become global forces for expression, unity, and transformation. Jackson's reign in the 1980s and 1990s turned pop music into a universal language. BTS has done the same for K-pop, taking a genre once marginalized outside Asia and making it a mainstay on every global playlist. What's even more striking is the emotional landscape this project occupies. Michael Jackson's unreleased songs are not just unfinished, they are unfulfilled dreams, sonic artifacts from a time when he still envisioned new horizons. For BTS to step into those dreams, not to appropriate them, but to nurture and complete them, is a responsibility not lost on the members. And it's that sense of humility and reverence that makes this collaboration feel less like a commercial move and more like a historical restoration. It's a sacred responsibility, said one anonymous producer involved in the sessions. BTS didn't treat this like just another feature. They treated it like a sacred moment. And that comes through in every note. Still, questions remain. When will the song be released? Will there be a music video? Will Jackson's original vocals be included? Will BTS perform it live as part of their long-anticipated 2026 group comeback? While we await those answers, one thing is clear. The world is holding its breath. This project is not just a tribute, nor a resurrection. It's a bridge between the grooves of analog tape and the streaming era, between moonwalks and mic drops, between yesterday's echoes and tomorrow's anthems. And as we wait for the official unveiling of the track, still untitled, still hidden, still building anticipation like thunder behind clouds, we know one thing for sure. History has already been made. And somewhere in the soft echo of a studio in Ireland, where legends once whispered melodies into midnight air, the voice of the past now harmonizes with the voice of the future. This is not just BTS singing a song Michael Jackson never released. This is BTS being chosen by time, by legacy, by fate, to finish the song he never got to complete. And the world will be listening,